Welcome to Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Welcome to our second season with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Let's get started with Season 2, Episode 3.
Like that day that we were having lunch at Papa Joe's, I noticed the women taking notice of you, pulling out my chair and stuff like that.
Oh, women were taking notice of that?
Yeah, I noticed two women that noticed that. That one that was sitting behind us that I kept telling you was every time I looked up, she was looking at us.
Yeah.
Because it's usually not done. How often do you see it done in a restaurant?
Well, I don't, I see that every day and I don't see it done. I see people every day.
Exactly.
It's sometimes I have to ask the guy permission, sir, you mind? Because the wife is standing there. I got my hand on the chair. She's standing there waiting for me to pull out. And then I'm looking at him. He's waiting to just pull out his chair. I'm like, sir, do you mind if I pull your wife's chair out? So, and oddly enough, 8 out of 10 men say, no, I got it. But it's that 2% of men that say, oh, no, go ahead. That's fine. I'm like, it's no way. I would just let another man pull my wife's chair out, my woman's chair out, or even my girlfriend, even if it's a first date and I don't know her that well. There's no way I'm going to let another man pull.
And that's a finer restaurant, so you're dealing with, I would say,
you would think
on average, a higher clientele.
And you would think they would know better. You would think because of that, you would think they would know. But, and I'm just going out on a limb and say I watched the body language like we talked about in one of our podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the body language of these men, and a couple of these men just didn't care what the woman thought about them not pulling their chair out.
Mm-hmm.
They sit there. I'm like, to me, that's about as personal as me watching your woman take a shower or something like that. I know people will say, "Oh, it is not that vast, but it's not that serious." A woman.
And I don't think that people realize that.
Right.
I think women just don't expect it because men don't do it. So it's not something that you expect. It's like a lost art. So when it is done, like for me, that touched me personally. It's like, oh, well, he at least cares. He might not care deeply for me at this point, but it does show that he is focusing his attention on me at this point in time and that he cares enough to open the car door for me, to pull out the chair for me. And that makes a very positive first impression.
Oh, yeah, first impression. You're right.
Which are everything. Everything, especially in a new relationship.
You're right about that, honey.
Just like the other girl's first impression where she talked about the guy, she didn't know just how she looked. And he probably looking at her attitude. And he's like, let me get you home as fast as I can.
That's right. I would.
So that was the first impression. That was her first impression.
And
that she made to him.
Which you cannot come back from first impression.
Exactly. Which is why she probably ended up at home wondering why this guy, who she probably thought wasn't even good enough for her, took her back home.
Wow. Yeah. And,
with her fine self.
and empty stomach, you might add. Now she got to go find her some eat.
Which is, unfortunately for her, going to be extremely hard because now everybody all over the world know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
so
she'll pay for that for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll
maybe for a long while.
It'll be a guy out there that feels sorry for her and take her in. And, I just know it won't be me.
Yeah. All right, love. Well, I'll let you get back. I don't know if I'll get to talk to you again because I got them racked and stacked so I can get done by 1:30, 2 o'clock today.
All right, rack them and stack them, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Ready to get done.
I know you are.
I will talk to you later.
I look forward to it.
All right. Bye.
Join us again for another exciting opinionated episode of Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben.